And welcome to Wedding Secrets with me, Claire. Firstly, thank you so much for tuning in. It's lovely to speak to you today. Perhaps you're a bride or a groom, or maybe you've been roped in to help with the wedding plans. Perhaps a bridesmaid, a family friend, or a family member. Well, firstly, welcome. You have come to the right place. Now, when it comes to planning weddings, yes, it's exciting and it's brilliant, and it's planning not only a party, but a celebration of love, a celebration of who you are. However, if we are being honest, sometimes it can be a little bit stressful, especially when it comes to all of the organisation, knowing when to do things at the right time, and that's where we come in. Here at Wedding Secrets, we are here to help. Now, why us? Well, we've been working in the industry for a number of years now with a wide range of professionals from all types of industries. So here at Wedding Secrets, we have definitely got the history and the knowledge and the experience when it comes to planning weddings. Now, one thing that we really believe in is being different, challenging the status quo, to really think out of the box. And that's why we help to create some beautiful products and memories and share all our advice, because obviously at these times you do need a friend. So at Wedding Secrets, what we're going to do is we create beautiful videos, and through these videos we just want to make the whole process seem a little bit easier. And what we like to do is we like to break it down and show you all the different categories, because when you have got a wedding coming up, you've got a lot to remember, and there might be things that you forget, or you don't think, or you think, actually I've not got time to think of all these things. So at Wedding Secrets, we really just want to break it all down and help you check you've got everything as well. So how today is going to work? Well, firstly, I'm going to tell you the topic of our video. We are going to be talking about the 5 top ways to keep memories from your wedding for a lifetime. Now, I'll tell you why that's important in a moment. But first, the way we're going to do it is I'm going to break down from 1 to 5 different ideas of keeping your wedding special, and at the end I'll also give you a little summary of how you can go about doing this. So, what do I mean by keeping memories for a lifetime? Yes, you're going to be very busy up to the planning of your wedding, you've got lots to do, and after the big day, it's almost this feeling of, it's almost like all of a sudden you've been so busy and then, you've stopped. And then that's it, everything's calm for a few weeks, and obviously the honeymoon and everything. So there's a lot to remember. So one thing that we really want you to remember at Wedding Secrets is that day is once, and you have worked for weeks, months, years up to that day with all of your planning, all of your budgeting, etc. So one thing that you really have to think about on that day is, when it is all over, what memories or what objects have you got? What have you got? Not, going on your friend's Facebook to see your pictures. What have you got to remember your day? Is there something special that you can keep? And obviously it is hard to think, because you think, I've got so much to remember. So what we're doing at Wedding Secrets is I've given you the top 5 things that we want you to think about. Is there a way that you could include these into your wedding? So in days, weeks, years to come, you can look back and you have something. You have not just a memory in the mind, but a physical object to give you all those memories from your day. Because one thing we do know, speaking to lots of brides and grooms, the actual day itself can go very fast. Right, so I'm gonna stop blabbering on, and I'm gonna give you the top 5 ways of keeping your day super special. First of all, wedding decor. Now, this might seem like a simple one, but you've got to think everything at your wedding is something that you and your partner love. It's something you like, and decor for a wedding is one of the key things. So you think not only have you chose your napkins, you've chose your flowers, your centerpieces, you've chose your pieces on chairs, all of these tiny little things are decisions that have been made by you. So each thing is a memory. So when it comes to wedding decor, whether it's even candles, anything that you can keep, reuse in the home. I mean, you know, I've got things in my home which are from my grandparents, and I love it when people come round and they say, oh, Claire, that's beautiful, what's that? And I say, oh, well, that was actually from my nan and granddad's wedding. So if there is something you can keep and incorporate in the house and reuse, it's great, and it's a great story. Even my mum has got the knife that she cut her wedding cake with. I mean, we all use it for cutting pizzas now, but it's lovely when we get it out of the drawer. It's got that real sentimental vibe to it. Right, so that's number one, your wedding decor. Number two, something that I am a big fan of, a memory box. And you know what, it might just seem like the most simplest thing. It could be the smallest of boxes to, I mean, if I'm honest, I've got a whole trunk downstairs. And what a memory box is, it's basically a place where you can store your memories. And like I said, don't matter how big it is or how small it is, whatever suits you, find somewhere safe for it in the home. And great different things to put in there from your wedding. Invitations, you know, you've spent lots of money and lots of time and lots of energy decorating them and thinking about them and planning them. Why not keep them? Why not? And candles, even if it's just a little tea light. What my friend actually did is she kept her candles from her wedding, and then on their anniversary they have a bottle of champagne and they actually light the candles from their wedding, which I think is just one of the most loveliest things. So that's a really good idea. And also number three, very common, and I don't think I've ever been to a wedding without one of these. It is, of course, the guest book. Now, again, it's a guest book is there. You can have it there throughout your whole day, and it's just a piece of a book, any type of design, where all different members, family, friends throughout the night can go and you can sign it. Little tip for you, I say get the wedding book out really early. Because as people have had a few more drinks at a wedding, the writing tends to get sloppier and sloppier and even more unreadable. So the sooner the book comes out, I would say the better. And be creative. This is a book that you're going to have for the rest of your life. You know, you can add pictures into it. You could go paper chase, buy a plain one and decoupage it, layer materials onto it. You could buy a ready-made wedding one. Just whatever suits you, but remember, this is something that you are going to have for life, so make sure you love it. And you know, great opportunity on your wedding if you've got bridesmaids, if you've got groomsmen, mum, dad, get them involved, get them passing that book round, and make sure everybody signs that book with a special message. We've got number one, wedding decor, number two, a memory box, number three, a guest book. Now, number four. This, for me, I know it's very modern, but I think it's very important. Not just a photographer, a videographer. You think nowadays, you know, everything we capture on film. And you know, lots of people after a wedding, they are desperately sieving through friends' Facebook pages, try and find their wedding pictures or little bits of, you know, bits of footage. I strongly advise investing in a wedding videographer. The thing with a videographer is that they are there throughout the whole day. They can be there for when the bride or the groom's getting ready to the very end of the day. And get somebody creative. You know, find somebody, spend hours going through their website. Really find somebody who films in your style. You might like quite a vintage style. You might like a really sleek modern. You might be a nature lover, so you might want, you know, a few shots combined. Find somebody that suits your style. And what they'll do, they'll come, they'll film your whole day, and then they'll put it together in a film style for you. But you know, be confident, say, you know, I want credits in there, I want shots of the actual venue. You tell them what you're looking for. Now also, you normally get sent a disc copy. I cannot advise strongly, make sure you get the USB copy as well, because let's face it, you know, we all used to watch VHSs, and then those went. We all used to watch DVDs, then those went. But at least with a USB, you've got it. And I know mums and dads, they're all gonna want a copy. So it's so easy. So that's my advice when it comes to videographers. Now, finally on our list, and this is, makes me emotional, this one. Out of all of the things to remember from your special day, this for me is just this is, it's right up there. The letter. I've been to weddings where this isn't a thing, and I've been to weddings where this has been included. The idea is the bride and groom, or if it's a same-sex marriage, either way, they write each other a letter, and this letter is to be opened on the morning of the wedding. Now, I've had lots of friends who've done this, and I've got some friends who are very funny. So the brides are in hysterics when they're reading their letter. I've had some who are more emotional, and you know, I've even read letters that sometimes just say, look, today we're getting married and I know you're going to be nervous, but I'm here for you. So it really is, for me, there is nothing more beautiful and, how can I put it, personal for that couple to share, because it can be a little bit overwhelming walking down the aisle and you know everyone's looking, but just having that letter first, it brings the couple closer together before they actually see each other. So yes, number 5 is a letter, and on that letter, obviously read it before you get married, but keep that letter. I actually have a waterproof box as well, which I've kept some books in. Think about that. How can you cherish it? How can you look after it? Because these are the things you want to last for all of time. Laminate it. That's another good one. Right, so there's my top 5 ways to remember your special day, because I know you're going to be busy. Wedding decor, memory box, guest book, videographer, and of course, a letter. So we do hope that they have helped you in some way, or maybe it's just made you think, yeah, no, I do need to remember that for the big day. Whichever it may be, do take away some information from us. Now we do have a website which you can see, and there's loads more information on there, and we've got many more videos here as well, giving you lots of different helpful hints along the way. So apart from that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to, I want to go and laminate all my letters now. I want to keep them all safe. Best of luck